to take the time to use this video as a way to introduce myself while I do my makeup. I am 24. I just turned 24 on the 22nd of May. I am a Gemini. I don't know, like, rising moon and all that type of stuff, and my first name is Chitoria. I go by Tori because I feel like it's much easier for people to say. I just came across too many people that has, like, butchered my name. Yeah. Anyways, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, born and raised down in New Orleans, baby. I lived with my grandmother from age 11 to college, really. So high school, middle school, a little bit of middle school. The brow pencil I'm using is a Benefit Precisely my brow pencil. Let's rewind this, hold on. Fun fact, before I graduated high school, my senior year, I was featured in an article. During that time, right before I was about to graduate and we were going through COVID, when someone's doing an article on you, like, they're literally, like, catching every aspect of your life. When I was doing the interview process and the lady would come and take pictures and everything, like, she would come, like, a couple days out the week, taking pictures of me doing random things throughout the day, like, literally transitioning from being in a classroom to, like, doing work in my house. I graduated in 2020, and my graduation was not what I intended it to be. Of course, like anybody who graduated in 2020, you understand. I don't ever want to experience another pandemic again. And I went into college during COVID. My freshman year of college, I tell my friends all the time, like, if I had to do it over, I would start from sophomore year. Like, freshman year, for me, I feel was a nightmare. I experienced so many emotions and feelings at once. We're not gonna do that. But overall, my college experience, like, I learned a lot, especially my first and second year, like, going in with the networks. I necessarily say I wouldn't go back to freshman year because I experienced a lot of, like, emotional hardship. I don't like being emotional as it is. Experiencing that while in college was a lot. It's crazy because everyone's experiencing the pandemic for the first time. Like, everybody trying to figure out the best case scenario. Not only that everyone is, like, safe and keeping people away from getting sick, but I had to take a COVID test. For me to even get in college, I had to take the shot. Like, it was a lot. Overall, I enjoyed my college experience. Like, I would definitely start at my sophomore year because I feel like that was, like, my year that should have been my freshman year, And I met a lot of people who still to this day. I met my closest friends. They like my family now. We've been friends now for like 4 or 5 plus years. They're stuck at this point. We've seen each other go through, like, we've seen each other go through the craziness, but I wouldn't change it because I learned a lot. Got my bachelor's in business administration. Wait a minute, I'm talking about my timeline. My favorite color is blue. Lately, it's been approaching green. Like, it's green. Green is about to be at the top of the list. Like, green is such a beautiful color to me now. My favorite food, yakimi. It's like this southern soul food spin to, like, a Vietnamese dish or like an Asian dish. If you visit New Orleans, you just gotta try it. This place is called the Yakimi House, where they have all types of yakimi. You can try it from the seafood to, I love birria tacos. I love tacos in general, but if I could pick something as far as my favorite foods that I would eat continuously, it would be birria. And then pho. I could eat, like, these are foods that I could eat every day. Like, I love soups. I feel like soups get the job done. Definitely at the top of my list. Pho, yakimi, and tacos. The things I could eat consistently, continuously, over and over and over. My favorite snacks, I love boom chicka popcorn. So it's kettle corn, basically. Sweet and salty. Like, the Dots pretzels, it's in a red bag. The seasoned pretzels, love those. The Quaker's granola bar, the chocolate chip granola bars, love those. Hold on, y'all, I need to focus, hold on. This is all I got. After college, I stayed in New Orleans for about a year. Post grad, that experience is like, I was dealing with so much emotionally, and I just felt like so alone. Like, you know how you like you're surrounded by people, but you still feel like alone? That's how I felt. Even though I had people around me and I knew people loved me, I just feel like not only was I personally going through things, but I also like was experiencing family things, and I just felt like I had this thing where I feel like I'm supposed to automatically know what's next. It's like, what's next type of thing. That's kind of like where my head was with a lot of stuff. Really felt like there was something that was supposed to be next in alignment after that. I graduated May 11, 2024. The following month, I had a job lined up. It was only during the summer. I worked as a program assistant. Once that was up, during that whole time, I was looking for jobs that were in my field. I started working at Ulta, and I enjoyed Ulta. I just feel like that specific location was a lot for me. A lot of like, my nerves would be bad all the time because of the things that like happening in the story. That's a whole other conversation. Oh my gosh, I also have this thing when I'm really focused. I stick my tongue out. I hate that. Like, I really hate it. I don't know if I need to tape my mouth closed, what I need to do to stop that, but I freaking hate it. Again, I had a lot of anxiety working at Ulta because of a lot of things going on, but I still stayed because I really did enjoy the job, and I love talking about makeup all the time and perfume and stuff, so that was that. But I'm like, oh my god, I need more hours, I need more money, so I started working front desk at this hotel on St. Charles. That was a fun experience. I learned that I don't want to work front desk. I don't want to be the first person in contact when it comes to the chain of command. Like, I don't want to be the first one people have to engage with first, if that makes sense. Like, I don't have a problem helping people, but like when I'm like the only person at the time that's able to help and I'm still learning, no. I don't like not having an answer to people's concerns or like issues and things like that. I did that for about 6 months. I realized I'm like, there's a lot for me. Like, my time there will always coincide with my time working at Ulta, so I'm like, let me just stay at the hotel full time. So I love Ulta because I was only part-time, and I went to, this was supposed to be a get to know me, so I don't know how I end up telling my whole story, but I went from working at Ulta part-time. I just was only working the hotel, so I'm like, okay, cool, I have something full-time, it shouldn't be too bad. Then it got to a point where I was getting burnt out. I don't know if it's the Gemini in me, but I like to, like, I don't mind doing the same thing consistently, but like, I'd rather it be like across different variations of doing something. Like, one person's needs may not be the same as someone else's. I'd rather like have days where each day looks different. Like, I don't like having the days look the same every single day. And maybe like I could have also did more of doing stuff outside of work. And I was going walking and stuff like that, but I also had a situation that happened where I just like completely spun out. Like, I need a break, I need to leave, I need to this or whatever. Once it got to that point, I was like, you know what? This is how I ended up in Oklahoma. I just was like, you know what? I need a break. This is a lot for me. Like, mentally, it's a lot going on. I don't know what to do. I'm like all over the place. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just go for it. Because it was already a job lined up for me, and it was related to my field. And I'm still currently doing that now. You know, it got to a point where like living the same day. My plan from here is to continue to explore and find where I'm truly meant to be, truly where my head is at. New Orleans is a beautiful city and it's great to visit, but it's not somewhere to build. You can if you like came from elsewhere, One thing I noticed, a lot of people are moving into New Orleans and getting jobs, and not the people who are already residents of New Orleans. You can build something, but it's just giving you have to not be from there to soak it all in and really get the full opportunity and luxury of the city. But I personally felt like I've had enough. Like, get this number on me. I've had enough. Like, I'm tired of seeing the same thing every day. Family wise, it was it. So I came here July of 2025, packed up my whole car, everything I could fit in there, and I drove 9 hours. It was low-key scary because I'm like, listen. The things a Celsius can do, that's all I gotta say. But listen, if you got a job 5+ hours, drink you Celsius, especially if you leave it early in the morning. Kid you not. Just drink you Celsius in the morning. That's all you need. That's it, that's all. I work part-time, 2 jobs, administrative work, and then I am doing valet on the weekends, and I really enjoy valet. Like, it's really fun. It's serious because you're managing people's cars, but it's not one of them like micromanaging type of jobs. It's really just one of them ways you make extra. Like, y'all know what valet is. Now the space that I'm in is elevating my career and getting a full-time job. Like, I am ready to be in routine. I want to be in routine. I want to have a routine. I don't want to say it like that, but it's kind of what it is. I want to have something to look forward to. I completely skipped over the fact that I am in graduate school. Like, I've always felt like school is something you're supposed to do. It kind of goes over my head a lot, like, girl, you still in school. But I just finished this past year, my first year of my master's program in strategic communications. I really don't like the question, like, what do you plan to do with that? Or, like, what is your plan? Because I don't know. Like, because I was new, like, I want to go to graduate school. I kind of decided that my junior year of college. I kind of knew, like, okay, I know I want to go back to school again, but what am I going to go to school for? There was, like, a master's of business administration, but it was in person. That would have been a whole other thing. Like, I knew I wanted to start this past academic year. I was like, well, let me see what exactly I'm struggling in skill set wise and where I can strengthen my skill set at. I struggle a lot explaining myself. Like, I struggle explaining how I feel. I know how I feel in my head, but I struggle explaining certain things to a person out loud. Having the right words, like, some things may come off completely, like, different to somebody than it does for me before I say it, like, in my head. Just communication in general, I think, is a good skill set to evolve in, especially now in the digital space and with PR and those things like that. So many ways to kind of, like, frame or set a story in the way that you want and have people, like, I don't know how I completely skipped over that. My whole thing was like, okay, I want to advance in the skill set, communication. That's an area I want to be better in. I have 1 more year. I'm set to graduate in May of 2027, so I'm really, really excited for that. I love learning. I love knowledge. I love educating myself. I really want to get back into reading books. I was reading a lot when I was in middle school, going into high school. I used to read a lot, but then I kind of, like, fell off once I got a phone. Once I got a phone, like, book where? And then I was reading Wattpad books. Like, I was on Wattpad bad. Like, 2014 to, like, 16, Wattpad was my place. Like, I think everyone who's my age now, like, they were definitely, like, Wattpad, Kick. Like, it started when I was, like, 8th grade. Yeah. That was, like, 2015, 2014, yeah. I don't know exact year, but one of them. Wattpad had me in a chokehold. It had me in a chokehold. like release me type of thing. Like, once I got a phone, like I said, that was kind of like out the window. I want to get back to reading though, because it was definitely something I enjoyed doing. Now with TikTok and everything like that, like I need to get back into hobbies. I'm fully online. Like I can just wait for my degree to come through the mail and but I don't think so. We're gonna walk across that stage again, like part 2 actually. I kind of want to do this big thing. Like I'm gonna start like saving now. I don't know if I want to do a cruise or just like a trip. Like I want to do this big thing because my birthday always falls in graduation season. I'm like, okay, well I'm just gonna do one big old thing where I celebrate my graduation and this is just and my birthday all at once. I don't know what I want to do per se. It's gonna be something. I don't think I want to do a cruise though. Like I just want to do something fun. Like I don't know. I want to experience going out the country, and eventually I will. But like I don't think with the state of the world right now that I want to do that. With the state of the world right now, I really don't. U.S. it is. I'm thinking maybe New York. I heard New York in the spring, summertime, it's when to go, or like Chicago or something like that. Definitely want to do something like big because I'll be turning 25. Well, I'm thinking about all this and I'm just like, what do I want to do? But we'll figure something out. Yeah, so that's currently where I am now. I have 2 brothers and a sister. I think a misconception of me, because we can get into that too. I don't mind explaining my tea, honey. I said, can't nobody else say it about me, okay? One misconception about me, I feel, is that I am, like, aggressive and, like, I always want to be right. I'm not going to say, as far as the second one, as far as me always wanting to be right, it's really more so, like, I just feel like, how do I explain this without sounding like I always want to be right? I just feel like when I'm talking to people or when people are talking to me, we're having a conversation, it's just like, how did you come to that conclusion type of thing? The logical sense behind it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like I deep dive into a lot of things where I feel like I have a little bit of understanding to where it's like, okay, but you know, like I kind of dive deeper into the conversation. So that's kind of where like the combative, I think that is a misconception of me, that I'm very combative. Like I always have something to say. I feel like sometimes I've had these conversations with people who felt like that. I just felt like we've been in situations where you didn't fully think about everything. You didn't think of the full scenario. I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. I just go deep into conversation. Like I overanalyze things a lot. I've also been told I'm aggressive, but I don't feel that way. I don't feel like I'm aggressive. I don't think I'm aggressive. I think my persona in which I respond to certain things may come off aggressive, but I'm not. I don't feel like I'm aggressive. I just be passionate about the things that I have to say. Very passionate. Also, I get that I think I know everything as well. And it kind of coincides with me always having something to say. We just having a conversation. Like, I'm not saying that I'm right. I feel like people who do that, they want you to just listen to them and shut up. Like, it's one of the things, like, I feel like people who say that, it's like, no, you think you always right. Because I'm having a conversation. Like, yes, it's true, I always have something to say, but definitely not one of them people that it's like, you shut up and listen. Like, no, we're gonna have a conversation. I'm not gonna just shut up and listen. We're going to have a conversation and we're gonna talk. Like, I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of them. I'm sorry. Like, I don't expect nobody to do that for me. Like, no, we're gonna have a conversation. What's up? What's the deal? What we talk about? Like, what do you mean you want me to just shut up and listen? You may not say it, but that's what it gives. It gives shut up and listen to what I have to say. That's a bit much for Elmo. That's why I kind of like certain conversations I'm getting into, because I'm gonna tell you, listen, it may not be what you want to hear, but I'm gonna have something to say. But I'm one of the people, like, I am willing to hear other people's thoughts. So I don't want people like to be like that with me. Like, I'm willing to hear your thoughts. Why can't you hear my thoughts? No. And I keep saying no because like that logic is really like crazy to me. And you may not explicitly say shut up and listen, but your demeanor in which you're speaking, the vibe you're giving off, it's like shut up and listen. No, I welcome all respectful criticism. As long as it's a respectful conversation, I'm willing to hear everyone's thoughts. Like, but we're not gonna be disrespectful. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna be disrespectful. But yeah, like, I so far have had an eventful life. I started working when I was 13. That's a fun fact. Like, I've been working since I was 13. Like, it's been summer jobs, but like, I've been working. I was in a relationship for 3 years. 3? 2.5? I don't know. That was that. I kind of always been like the outcast. Like I've always had like my little friend group, but I've always kind of been like on the side. I've like always kind of low-key been like the outcast. I ain't never really been like like people knew of me. Like in high school, like I used to dance. Oh my gosh, what was I doing in high school? In high school, I didn't really start getting into things until I was into my sophomore year of high school. Freshman year, I was really like to myself. I didn't really like bother anyone. I didn't really like do things. That was the year I had gotten to SGA. I tried out for the dance team. When you join like the band and like marching units in New Orleans, like, it's different than everywhere else because you look forward to parade season. Most people who are dancers and like football and basketball season, they be for the cheerleaders. When it comes to the dance team and the flag team, majorettes, all of them, our season is parade season, hands down. Football is fun, it's cool, but it be hot, it's you sweaty, your hair didn't sweat it out, like you just feel all over the place for football season. Like, yeah, you get to perform, but it's just too hot. Like for New Orleans, it don't really get cold until like December, really. Like November, it still be hot now, but September, November, September, October, November, it's still hot. So by the time homecoming come around, with football season finna end, you didn't sweat it out. Everything, like, no, it be cold for parade season, like it be freezing cold for parade season, but it's not bad because you're sweating, like you're hot because you're moving your body. But I love parade season. Parade season for dancers was like top notch. Like that was it. Parade season was it. High school, I went through a lot too. Like high school was just like, it was the ghetto. Like, what do you mean my senior year I'm gonna have to be in this small building? Like, all my favorite teachers, they had them left. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot, honey. It was, ooh, high school was the ghetto. Overall fun experience. I just redo certain parts of high school. I feel like I should have prepared for this video more. I didn't expect, like, sitting and talking doing my makeup. Like, I didn't expect that it would be like I actually have to talk throughout this whole process. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? Like, I made notes of what to talk about, but that didn't take me long to discuss. this is pretty much it, y'all. I hope with this video you guys got an idea of me, but this is really meant to just show my base routine. You guys, this was fun. Hopefully that you guys enjoyed this video. I want to continue creating ideas about videos like this for similar or whatever here, but thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I really appreciate you guys. This is honestly the start of a new journey. I've been having that little pinch, that little tug to begin a YouTube channel. I love to talk, I love yapping. I just never knew where to start, and I don't know, I just got this spark in me to just do a chit chat. Get ready with me as the first video. I don't think there's ever going to be a perfect time. There's never a perfect time to do anything. Just trying new things, and I really appreciate y'all who have gotten to the end of this and listening to this message, because it took me a minute to finally get to this point. Thank you guys so much. As the YouTubers and the YouTube girlies say, like, comment, and subscribe to this video, and let me know down below in the comments what are some things that you guys want to see specifically. I know for a fact you will be getting a lot of beauty and makeup content. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name my subscribers yet, but whoever joins, we're gonna come up with a name as we go. But bye for now, and I'll see you guys soon.